compared to some of the blizzards you've been
I've heard talking does not help. Keep your breath to yourself.
Don't go too far, head cap.
You know, I warned you how dark and cold it would be.
I know. Just wasn't expecting this shitty.
Well, it's shitty. It's alright, you'll
She's
stay
fine.
warm.
She can keep her pace. I'll match her.
Do
How
you
much
note
longer
that
do
the
you
wagons
think?
are moving slower as a result of the terrain?
How are the roads looking on you?
Cannot tell what is road and what isn't at this point. Yours
We'll have to
says
rely
that
on the
it's
cart
on
up
your
front.
tread.
I trust you.
By walking on it, I can tell you it's rough.
Thanks. That makes one of us.
I can barely see you out there, Tang.
What, do you want me to turn on my light?
No, I'm just saying
Would
I
that
can
even
barely see
do
you.
a difference?
Summer as the cold
Mr. Dwarf,
seeps into your
Making
very
so
skin,
nervous walking in front of the horse.
Honestly, it's tough.
even through the clothes upon your back. You almost struggle to curl your fingers. The delicate nature of your work. You consider for a moment the danger that would be brought to any who succumb to the cold's bitter embrace.
Colder than I thought.
See what ahead?
No, I thought they saw something.
Keep your eyes open. Understood.
Need to keep strong for those that need the warmth the most.
We stay
Shit.
No heroics. Right? Things up here are nothing like what we've dealt with in Ireland. Trust me. I've never been up north
Keep your
myself.
talking
All
to
the
a
stories I've heard of Southlanders who have. It's dangerous.
You use up all of your body heat just to speak.
Yes, it's supposed to be. Yes, it's supposed to be this quiet.
You're right out there, Summer.
I'm fine. It's just colder than I thought. But it's a
What's doing to get
journey.
you inside?
Of course, of course.
How are you doing, Kyler?
It's fucking cold and I hate it.
If I can't see anything, I don't think anything could see us either, unless they have snow vision.
Well, that's a good thing in the very least. The blizzard will keep us covered for the most part. Except our lights. But we need them. We need the heat.
Hopefully we can find a place that's hidden from sight.
At least the sky is pretty.
I was just looking at that.
Hold on,
We're
Brace.
going sideways.
Oh shit.
Watch out, dwarf!
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, we're good.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
there you go.
calm down. Vermidian's not going to run into you.
Wasn't it Myrmidian?
Plans already.
With an M?
The Myrmidian.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like those
Yeah,
old,
there we go.
those old seaborn fighters or whatever.
Vermidian. I could have sworn he said Vermidian, but...
I think
it
Exeter
is
just has a
Vermidian.
fucking slur.
Sword.
Like a speech deficit?
Like a, when he should be saying,
Ah,
they're dismounting. Why are they dismounting?
What is the problem?
on?
What's going on?
Not getting too cold.
Looking ahead, you can see that the wagon in front has sunk into the deep snow, the wheels partially buried.
Oh shit.
Is there a problem?
you better figure that out quick. We're gonna get buried here.
Wheel. All of them?
Just put. They're all buried.
Anya, Gregor, the cold starts to really set in.
Control the
Involuntarily, your limbs begin to shake.
I'll instruct you. Just control the horse for now. Alright, Miura?
Alright, you ready?
It's fine.
And push!
It's going to be.
The 13 on the die, plus 6, 4 for Ursus Major and 2 for the assistance from others. A 21, you are able to slowly and gradually lift the wagon forth while the horse
Oh, that
pulls
torch
it
feels
free
nice on
of
my
the
cheeks.
snowdrift. It bumps for a moment, causing you all to stumble, but it pulls itself free.
Alright.
Chat, how do I set it up so I can quickly toggle back to my position so I don't have to drag myself?
I got cold in the jungle that
This
time.
is-
This is
As your
ridiculous.
muscles gradually relax,
Very
the
cold.
cold starts to set. Skull, you in particular are starting
I
to
thought
The wind
depths of
begins
the
to
ocean
howl
was
and
cold.
whip even harder,
But
Arn,
there,
as
at
the
least it
blizzard
kept me
seems to
away.
be in
Hurry up,
the
people.
This
stronger
is a
part of
dry
its cycle.
cold.
But there's also something else with an 18. You hear it off in the tree line.
Hey, wait, stop.
And then from the left,
What's going on?
Is there
Listen.
a problem?
Sounds like someone's running parallel.
Is there a way
to
I can, like,
levels.
easily toggle it? Like a button I can press?
Oh,
Because I can't
Arn,
open
with
fucking
your
bindings.
experience as a soldier and all that comes with it, you know what happens to caravans if they stop in unfamiliar
Ready to move.
territory.
No, I didn't. But we need to
Let's
move.
not figure it out. Let's go.
Ooh, keep it moving. I'll stay on
To
foot.
your left tank trails off into the wind.
The cart's moving again.
But now that Arn has pointed
we
it out
are.
every so often, people hear footsteps of things running in parallel, but not approaching.
be needed. Stand in.
Keep us safe from the monsters that lurk in the snow.
Because if I'm going to be getting on and off, I'm going to need a reset rather than, you know.
Take shelter in the carts.
Come on, Vermidian. Push.
Whew,
No, it's
shit.
cold. Huh? What you said?
You still with us?
Don't let us get separated.
I'll do
Just
my
wake
best.
up if we need us.
You don't worry about me. I will watch the back of your cart. Just go. This terrain is.
The
terrible.
cart's in sight.
Make sure we have someone on the left side of the carts as well.
That's me.
More to the right again.
Fuck it. I'll just move myself then.
I feel sorry for the winter.
Shit. Oh, shit.
The fatigue, the cold of the past several days has begun to reset. Cobblestone rotations just barely enough to keep the cold at bay. But all here are beginning to feel the effects of the north. Within their very bones, it creeps under their skin. Through the haze of the snow, you can see the outline of what appears to be the first cave you have seen in quite some time. Possible shelter.
Why have we stopped?
We should keep moving.
Let's go, we're moving.
Someone get that floating torch, please. I can't drive and hold it at the same time.
Just attach it
It's
to
gone.
yourself.
It got lost in the wind. I
I'll
don't know
get
what
it.
to tell
I'll
you.
get it.
Thanks,
It's
Coda.
alright, hang on, I already got it.
I don't even think with torches we're gonna survive out here.
will pull off then.
I'm backing up. Do not move. Alright, you guys hold on. We're going off road.
Alright.
Off the road.
Whoa! Yeah! Vermidian, don't move!
Back up if you can. Park behind them, it's implied you've parked it.
With a 16, you have avoided getting stuck off-road.
It's okay, Vermidian. Good job. With a 16, well, I don't think the world gives a fuck about the dice. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go.
The fifth figure earlier.
Come on.
I have to see something about that.
Bitch.
I think I see something behind us. On? Silhouettes
Wait,
behind
what?
us?
I think I might see that too.
What the fuck?
I don't know what they are. Pass the message forward.
I see
Alright, we're parked.
something.
You can leave.
Let's go.
On.
Dismount.
Silhouettes behind us.
Inside.
Don't know
Get
what they are.
inside. We have to go. I don't know either. We're not gonna survive out here.
What about the
Just go.
supplies?
Well, we can't leave the horses. What do...
The horses are implied to be coming with us.
Very good.
Understood. Got it.
Go.
Hold a moment. Hold a moment. Get out of the wind. Stay near the entrance until they've cleared the cave.
A reprieve from the biting cold, though it is by no means a warm
Don't slip.
hearth. It is a welcome sight indeed. The first real shelter you have had from the outside.
If someone could tell me how to toggle the reset thing, that would be lovely. Thank you for the cloak.
And the three of you hear, through the wind even, a word or so every so often, and gotta roll common.
Oh, I see a bed.
Bits and pieces, but then they're lost to the wind. No more noise is heard.
That was definitely.
Whatever it is, your presence is known.
I was definitely talking.
Gods.
I heard it.
You heard it.
We're going to be stalked the entire
It
way.
was just
lads.
the voices on the wind.
Oh, definitely something out there. Pull in here if we need to. We'll funnel things in. But we got to get out of the cold.
Very well. Go with me.
Bloody hell
More
is
rare
this?
bones. It's safe.
Well, looks like we're not the first guest here.
Safe and abandoned. What happened to the people who were here?
Likely other travelers.
There's hide that's strung up. Nobody would have willingly left behind something like that.
There were orcs nearby. The orcs chased them out.
We heard voices out there.
Oh.
I saw something, that's for sure.
Those of you that can still stand, suggest, as a traveller, you keep an eye on the entrance so nothing catches the rest of them when they warm up.
We'll keep a watch. Someone will stay here, keeping an eye there. Alright, whoever's sitting on this side of the fire can keep an eye that way. See if there's anything useful around here, anything that's been left behind. Something may serve us.
I need to.
Otherwise,
Stay right here. Please, no one move. It's my only thing
Somebody-
that's gonna keep me safe. Thank you.
if you'd be so kind. I'm starving.
Hey. We have bread rolls, if you'd like.
What about this big fuck off axe?
I'll probably take these bread rolls and put them on the fire.
Anya,
so they warm
you're
up.
no expert, but looking at this axe, it looks as though it has been more or less abandoned. The shaft is cracked, splintered, and likely more dangerous to hold than anything else. The head is weathered and worn, jagged. It's less of an axe and more of a toothy, rusty hunk of metal. place is supposed to be. This was abandoned in too much of a hurry. You're not entirely sure what it was meant to be. Near with a 16, to you.
It kind of looks like something that could float over the snow, you know, like with the way it's built like this. Like it could... You know what I mean?
Sleigh.
A sleigh? What's a sleigh?
What you described it as like a snowboat. You just push and slide, or you attach it to a horse, and it is.
I just want to be able to put it on like my thumbstick in or something.
You don't need
This
Reset my
concept is new.
position.
It's new to you. You've never heard of such a thing.
Could we potentially use this? It's with like a horse or...
Maple, anything?
Can we drag?
Oh, we could attach it. We could.
Yeah,
try
we could drag
to
it
the
on the
back
back
of
of
the
the
car. Yeah.
Anything?
This place has been abandoned. You are a ranger capable of scavenging where need be. Unfortunately, you find little more than frozen scraps of food, not even enough to really call
Looks like there's some...
a ration, mostly leftover bone with scraps of skin and flesh frozen to little bits here and there. Aside from that, broken remnants of what were likely wooden objects.
Another. I have another one too. So.
It's intense over there. I'm gonna go take a look over there, see if I can find something out of them.
Exactly. Maple. God.
Present.
I am taking these supplies because I like.
For some reason, it's not letting me do it.
As is DM'd, these supplies are in
See?
absolute disrepair.
And then also,
Themselves are
every time I click that, nothing happens.
splintered in more
Which is probably in there somewhere, so I guess I'll just move myself.
rusted, damaged, cracked.
Yeah, I was just thinking about some things.
Usable,
How are you?
but you suspect they
I'm
are.
hanging in there. I'm freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Were you to use this workstation,
Glad to be inside the cave, though.
come under
Though I worry about what's going to be out there when we leave.
Should you wish to craft something small,
Come on, let's get by the fire.
Yeah, good idea.
remains of the object behind you, this sleigh, you could feasibly do so.
I'll go with you. I shouldn't do it alone.
I think I'll just take the rusted knives. And Kyler.
I fear the gods will come down on me if I step away from it before too long.
Extra deadly
Rolling.
throwing knives, perhaps, huh?
Rolling the quality, note that a high roll, these cannot go higher than damaged. You must, an 11 or higher, and these will be usable.
What are they?
Kyler, you look at these, these look to you to be worn out woodworking tools, but the metal on them is so worn and cracked that there is a jagged edge to them. Potentially usable, however, with an 8, you don't think they would serve very well. These, with the right expertise, a proper smith, these could potentially be reforged. As they are, you feel they're unreliable as weapons.
I wouldn't bet
In
my
a
life
pinch,
on these.
maybe, but as a last resort.
What is it, daughter?
But they look like they could be repaired. Maybe if we take them back to Adwick, On can get them up and going. I'd love to throw them at
you
some
are
orcs,
good with
but
knives. You could maybe. Yeah. All right.
These qualify as one full set, once repaired, of carpenter's iron tools.
Hopefully that's hot enough.
All right. I'll tuck them away. If you want them, let me know.
thank you.
2-3 minutes.
Bye. All right, we got some bread rolls
Tank
along
comes
the fire, getting
no, come
warm.
back.
If you want it, go ahead.
My name is Mira. I don't believe we
I joined your company in the
Like a
past.
giant fireplace.
It seems my adopted daughter needs to meet you as well. Exciting.
Adopted daughter?
Right over there.
adopted daughter.
I hope you know it
yes,
isn't
yes,
a bad
adopted
idea for you to come. Why are you
yes,
coming up?
daughter.
I see.
To keep him from dying.
I had no say in it. Then again, I don't have much. Just
Alright.
mostly steers our ship.
Whatever my people say to you, just go along with it, eh?
You could say hello to me.
They're going to call you terrible
You'd
things.
sit in it.
Wouldn't you?
So long as they do not try to take
She's
that
going
which
to.
belonged to my ancestors,
I
I
just need you to make it
their
work.
words will mean nothing to me.
Thank you.
This isn't exactly the most hospitable place. It's not like
Worst
meeting in a
comes to
tavern.
worst, declare a square.
Far cry from it.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, don't expect a drink.
We'll put it in the back. Braylon,
Alright,
come
Bobby.
on.
That one right
I
there.
am
Go ahead,
not
introduce
one.
yourself. You tell your name.
What are you doing? It's not understand bullshit.
I'm gonna look at one of the tents, see if any of the blankets or something like that's intact.
No.
Take
my
a seat.
name's Anya.
Stay warm.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you, friend.
Are you also here to
Sodding cold. I'm gonna take another look just to make sure.
If he needs it, but no, I'm here to find a medicine woman or man, a shaman, as
Can't see much past the
Alright.
snow.
No, I can at least see the wagons. And I can see that they haven't caught fire.
The horses should be in here
The
somewhere.
name of my Sherman is Hermand. They are incredibly wise. They know Bainirs quite well. So hopefully they have an answer for you.
Well, I hope Bainir can help out a non-Northman family.
Perhaps if you prove yourself, you won't be too judgmental.
I have a feeling it's going to come to that somewhere in the way. But yes, my people are dying. And chose to come on a whim, really. It's either go here and find something that might help, or go home and help with their passing. They're buried hundreds of corpses. I'd rather try and find something.
Well, they sick. What's killing them? They sick or something?
It is an unheard of sickness to the lungs. I've tried so many tinctures and nothing works. Just keeps coming. We haven't had any deaths yet. That was however many days ago. So, this is my only chance, and then if this does not work, I go find Mr. Galdrick in the west. And I will not stop searching until I find something. Yes, Dorst said he is some kind of specialist in medical.
I know. Arna's told me your name already,
the
but
lungs.
I would hear it myself. I am
He
Haskell.
doesn't know exactly where he is, but if I go around to every town in the west, I can possibly find something. But I'm hoping I don't have to, and this works out.
DM note for Anya.
Morgan Stonehammer.
You are not used to cold
Mor-
environments. You come
Morkin?
from a tropical land
Morden?
where warm
Morden. Den.
are keen.
The honor's mine.
Though you are within the cavern, safe from the wind,
The smith was kind
Right,
to my
shoot.
kin.
you feel
I'm
the
on my
weight of the
grandson.
cold suddenly bearing down on you.
There is a day
As
that
you begin
must
to
be
allow your
paid.
body to relax, you suddenly feel
A
very,
young
very
beardling by the
fatigued.
name of Morgrim. Is from
Wait,
the
It makes you
Stoneborn
feel.
clan.
It makes
Oh,
you
the blacksmith
aware of
blacksmith
just how
back in
far you
Ledford.
are from home.
Where
I hear
is
that he
a
didn't make it out,
reference
which
to
is regrettable, but more regrettable is the fact his body remains.
Far
Is it
east,
farther
far
away
north.
than Ireland?
Nah,
Yes.
I don't think any of the dwarf lots made it out of Ledford.
Anya, for
from
just
what I
a
saw.
moment, your eyes become droopy, but you catch them.
As true as that is, and
Feel
as much as I
tired.
might be Arn's man, I can attest
If
to
you have not already,
the
eat some of
respect
the warm bread.
the Dow we had for
It's
him.
been warming by the fire.
They were
Mira,
kin in all but flesh.
you relax yourself.
Aye.
The sight of a campfire.
When you've earned the respect of Dawi, you've earned a friend that will likely last the rest of your life.
You remember nights by the lakeside, by that old cave up on the hill.
I imagine
Bond
so,
of
considering
kinship is
how
not
long you
so
last.
easily broken.
You feel very relaxed away from the wind.
Bond of kinship
And
is
with a
not easily
17,
broken. So are the more.
you are not
Revered
feeling
things
comfortable.
among the Dawi. Those that do betray their
As far
kin
north as you may
become
be,
outcasts.
This is not the worst you've ever experienced. If maybe the worst chill.
If you would, for just a moment.
If you wouldn't mind, lads, I need to get myself some rest.
Uncle.
Alright, Ludling. Get yourself some fire. I'll take over the watch.
I just don't like being in a cave, that's all. It stresses me out.
I know. Neither do I. We both know why. Come on. Get to the fire at least. Where's the bride?
Yeah, go ahead, Kyler. I'll step in the door over there, get some warm.
You know what?
Beautiful,
I can't believe
darling.
you're
Even up here in this miserable place.
Sit yourself down. The remains of this temple.
Think you might stagnate.
Keep in mind, when we get into my clan, if you have problem with anybody, there are not guards there. There are not rules that regulate, oh, I can't argue with him because he is noble. If you have problem with someone, you punch them in the face and you make square. If you don't think you can win, you don't do that. Alright?
Well,
Very simple rules.
I'm gonna be very passive then while I'm here, I
keep that into
suppose.
mind, yeah.
So, if I don't like someone, I make them a square?
No. You punch them and make square. There's when people surround you and don't interfere.
Completely relaxing.
Yes, like a fight pit in the middle of the street that everyone respects. You don't interrupt. If you see a square happening, do not interrupt. Unless you plan on becoming Yarla. So, don't do that.
You probably shouldn't punch anybody.
It's very hard to fight against this.
I wasn't going to.
Or you might want to. You might get some extra respect. I'm not sure. It's a 50-50, really. See how they gauge you, yeah?
Yes, more than likely he would kill him.
I guess.
Kyler,
Aye, that would get many respect.
you look upon the flame of the campfire. As your eyes pass from person to person, you find yourself resting on those flickering embers.
Haven't seen anything like that?
With a 6
No.
as a result of the colds.
Normally the sky does not paint its...
Kyler, you feel very tired.
This is very confusing.
You find yourself not wanting to stand
It is
much
very
longer.
simple. It is, consider everyone very
back when I was a wee lad.
not noble, against nobles.
I didn't spend that much
And
time
if
here,
everyone
but
was left to their own devices, you fight more often. Huh?
I guess.
Aye.
Oh.
So if someone calls you the metal
that's for sure.
the waistband or something, you can punch them all you want. They instigated it.
Hey.
Tin Man.
Oh, there was a block. I've
Yes,
been around it a
like
few
that.
times, I can promise you that.
Hey. Most places, not so
Oh,
bad.
trust me,
Other
I've
places,
been called many
I'd
things.
rather not go back
Tin
there.
Man, metal scrap abomination.
Well, luckily, they might not have any clever names for you since
Well, at
they've
least I'll
likely
say
never
company's
seen you.
been
I know I have
been
not.
pleasant last couple places.
And they are much
Some
less
might have
long-lived than I.
lived just 10 miles down.
I guess you could say it's had me thinking a bit
You know,
about
that is fair.
Just 10 miles?
how I do things at this point.
Silver Reach was my hometown.
Oh,
Given what On told me about your past,
I might have been in the caves, but they
That
would
might be
still have
wise.
heard something, I'm sure.
Possibly. Though it'd be
You're
weird
not
that I did
wrong.
not hear it. At the same time, I stayed
I
within
ain't gonna
clan,
deny.
so
I've done some pretty
Aye.
horrible things in the past. Did it for the sake of
I
survival.
don't know anything.
It was all I really knew.
again, 50-50. If
This
they have
past-
problem, you punch
This
them.
past year, been
Though
different.
if any of you get into trouble, and you don't want to be in trouble, bring me into square. Say that I am fighting for
you all
you.
know my
It
purpose,
is
know
not a very common thing, probably
drive
won't be
to
very respected,
see that
but I am
revealed
your
in
guardian, especially if you have a leak Saxbjorn.
What are you doing?
Mira, keep warm, please, my dear,
okay.
while you can.
Drops the snowball.
Ah,
Takes the hand, puts it over the fire. Dry out your gloves before they get wet.
As you both look
You're
out
not my dad.
into the snow,
Besides,
I'm not anyone's dad. I can't have kids.
Jaina, tell me something.
recall
Ugly.
things creatures or people.
What?
Not entirely sure. You know that there are beings in this
Did I
world
say
who
something?
know you are here. At the same
No,
time,
maybe.
you can hear the heavy sighs of your allies. Many of them are tired from the cold, but there's inherent risk in staying in one
Here's
place.
do you know about any strange ore in the
There's
north?
a choice to be made.
Strange or I am not
This
minor.
cave offers protection from the wind, the chill, the
Maybe
snow, and
once God is around, I can ask him.
your allies
Hi.
will be able to recover
My
their
name's Arnold
from the
Third
road.
What
I'm
the
a former
fuck?
Lord of Gewin, and I'm also guard in my
Place
part-time.
will prove to have other
What I
risks.
know
Oh
of
my
unique
God.
ore
Oh
in the
my.
north.
NPC Arnold.
Perhaps it would be good to discuss this with the party.
There are ores that the Ornings have used before long ago. Usually weapons that are held by clan leaders. Special axes and such that are meant to dice
I may.
through steel armor. You don't know what it's called.
If I may.
Aye,
Let's
it is
talk.
really strong. Better than steel. That is what I know, but
Everyone,
it's
take
mostly of
heed.
legend stuff. It's not
Yes, sir.
common.
We have a decision to make.
Listen, the longer we stay here, the more at risk we can be from whatever's out there. We'll be able to rest and regain
Excellent
our
stuff.
strength, but we will also be stuck in here if something comes. So we can either stay here and rest up, or we move on and not risk staying in one place.
That's difficult.
It could be very dangerous.
We've been
I
traveling
would
for a few
suggest we
days.
continue.
Rather be surrounded or
The
cornered.
faster we get to our location, the better. However, does it look like the weather is getting worse or better?
Oh no.
It seemed fairly clear from what I saw,
then we should
You can look right
probably
out right
move.
now.
Take this advantage.
but I don't know the north well enough to tell you if that's going to change in 15 minutes.
Hey, it is the north. It changes every 10 minutes.
Well, you're the native here. Do you want to gauge it?
Hey, let me glance.
Do you wet your finger and then stick it up?
My take is that we keep moving. As much as I
Might not
prefer
be
to
the
see
best
people
idea.
rested.
You get what you're thinking,
If
and my
that's
finger
only
might be
for the
frozen.
voices and the shapes that we saw.
Going to be honest,
As you approach the mouth, of the
usually
cave,
I'd agree with
it
you.
immediately becomes clear.
But we've been traveling through this kind of ship for 2 days
You've
now.
never been one to know the particular
Everyone's
sound
sighed.
or exactly what it is you're
A
looking
little
for.
rest, at least 2-3 hours wouldn't hurt. We could post a watch.
The way the wind
Let's be honest.
snow on the ground,
Whatever's stalking
the
us,
way the trees are bending,
it either comes through a funnel or comes out at us through either side of the caravan.
I suppose it does escape me that we're always old and tired, so us feeling tired isn't anything new.
What if we get
Very well.
slowed in?
If they will are fatigued,
Then we're
We
dead.
dig out.
the elements.
Okay, that's better
All
than
I'm
mine.
able to
Synopsis.
dig us
That's a
out.
little bit more optimistic.
But Gregor,
You literally
Appreciate
have a mining
your option in
warforged
lieu of what was
sitting
just said.
2 feet from you.
Let's see at least what
I
the
vote
weather
we
has to
go.
say from
I don't
yes, sir,
want to
but
stay
I
here.
risk the rest. That's all.
I feel I can agree with that.
It's a defendable
Just know
position.
whatever was out there
Source
is more than
tense.
likely watching us.
Of course it's watching us.
Yes, we have the danger of that, and we have the danger of a blizzard is going to get much worse. So, we either can try to rush through it, get through it, or we stay here and deal with whatever is watching us. It will be a bad blizzard.
I don't think it's gonna.
I
We're
vote
gonna be. I
leave.
think we'll be followed either way. It depends on how we want to take it.
You're from the north, Ursa. What do you think?
A vote to leave, a vote to stay.
People are tired.
Do you wish to
no
do
doubt we'll
votes
get
on this, or
fatigued
just say no?
faster. But there's a chance that we might pay for it.
If I was with my clan, I would suggest we keep going, but I am not sure how well you can fare the elements. Perhaps we stay.
A vote then, maybe?
A vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Well, as
Hands
Ursa
raised to
said,
keep moving. Think it's simple enough.
Wow. That
Hands to
is
keep moving.
terrible.
I don't think we've cast the vote yet.
Oh, well, he said who wants to keep moving, so I raised my hand.
All in
Oh.
favor of continuing to move the caravan, raise your arm.
Then it is miserable.
All in favor of resting for 2-3 hours before moving on. See, you can abstain if you wish. Looks pretty split still.
Since it is split, we will stay here. I'd rather you be safe and not worn out for what is to come.
Then whatever's on the wagons needs to come off.
Aye.
Right.
Alright, who is good at animals and nature? We can try our best to hide the wagons
stay
and
with
make
the
sure horses
I have
are
a group carrying and a group protecting.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and never mind.
Alright.
Shouldn't take that long.
I'm with you, Tang.
I'll
Grab
chain with the
everything off the
horses.
back of the wagon. Shouldn't take too long. Quickly.
Shit. Oh well.
There is one thing I need to get off that wagon.
We're in a dangerous place no matter what.
That sounds alright. Kyler, how are you faring? You've been quiet.
Really tired. I don't know why.
I understand that same.
Alright, where do I put all this?
Just want to lay down and go to sleep.
Never had to travel like this before.
Mm-mm.
I remember staying
I
warm
suppose-
for now anyway.
I suppose I can put them here.
Aye, on top the wood.
While we're resting, I was able to nod off in the wagons. So if somebody's willing to, I'll take first watch with someone.
I'll
I
go.
will. I don't want to sleep yet.
Kyler, you need to sleep. You were just saying how tired you were.
Get some rest, my son. It's alright. The next one, you can have it. Trust me.
There's some bedrolls in the tents over there.
I'll be okay.
We'll find one. Or stay by the fire. I
Don't make me pick you up and bring you over to one.
Haskell was talking about something.
Just by the fire. Be
We
okay.
saw something.
Once you feel warm enough, get into a bedroll. Alright, I'll do one last check.
Go back out, check for any supplies, see what's going on.
There is something I wanted to check.
Shit.
This earth. It's so dry.
I've noticed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just sleeping.
Maybe if I... I brought that tea of sapphire.
What I would do for Grodian tea right now.
What I want to use for some of that Grodian ale they have too as well.
What I do for some fucking seaweed.
We don't know if they're hostile or not. They look human. I'll run back in here and update. There's just a couple more boxes to grab.
Crumbles has a similar consistency.
Still a couple more to go. Yeah, the first time.
Go ahead and get yourself settled. chance you'll have to get rest.
I am already ahead of you.
Oh, shit. Mm.
Hey, what are you doing, Mira?
I took a little bit of the earth, and I'm checking its consistency. If you look at this, it's very, very dry.
Well, they shouldn't be. It's very inside.
Don't worry, I'm going to save them.
What does that mean?
No, it's too late. I've already hallucinated.
It is not dissimilar to the way, the kind of soil that sapphire moth seems to grow in.
God, that's
This one right here. Do you see that?
Mm.
See, look at its roots.
They were talking about robbing us when the elements take us.
Bit thick,
Like most moss, it's like
We're going to have to keep a
like a
wary eye
cobweb.
out.
It sort of cultivates, but this stuff, it has these sort
Everyone
of
who's not on watch needs to get sleep.
veinous tentacle-like roots that work well in dry
She's just going
earth.
to take a sit on the supplies.
Sure you
And
heard
I
what
wonder
I said.
if that would benefit this little guy right here. She holds up
I
her
don't
hand.
need to warm up.
I'm
Yeah,
been
what's that
watched with
supposed to be?
Arnold.
Pascal, we're in the weather for a little bit. Sit by the fire.
Something that's gonna save them.
Oh,
DM note to all within the cave.
What's it called?
We will be progressing in a few minutes. It will be implied during that time that the party has rested within this cavern for a few hours. Any semblance of fatigue will wash away. Take the time you need. But again, it is implied that there is a passage of time. Continue.
okay. Thank you, DM.
God? Father?
Present.
Papa? Does Tank have off eat?
Yes.
Yes, he does. It's actually very toasty next to him.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you.
Ooh.
I'm making sure
We're about
Tiny
to
Husband
come
stays
make
nice and warm. Hello.
Oh, thank you, darling.
I'm getting flashbacks to season 1.
Absorbs all of your warmth.
So am I.
Oh, it's so warm.
What?
Just letting you know,
Braylon,
Martin's
come
gonna
here.
rest for 3 hours and wake up in 1. So you can warm up.
Braylon!
She's asleep.
Duly noted.
Give your voices down.
Sorry.
This time it escaped me.
Oh, are you looking? Oh, God, there you go.
Hi. Not looking for that. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm looking for the other thing.
What thing?
Yeah.
There's nothing on your back. Oh, ah!
There it is. Thank you.
Yep.
You need to take it off yourself now.
Oh, fuck.
Take it off and put it into the heavens for me. Just nice distance away. Thank you. Excellent. Soma, here's a blanket.
Happens to my bow all the time.
Ah,
Kind of scary.
nice hard blanket. Thank you.
I thought
Very
it was
warm.
Just the straps and
Just for a
strings
doctor.
getting
Let me just put it
belts.
right there.
Just what the
Thank
doctor
you
ordered.
so much. It is just what I
You warm
ordered.
over there, Arn?
I'm alright.
Go sit by him. We can all migrate over there.
Better to keep
Yeah.
one person.
Darling, I need you to understand. I love you more than the
More
heavens,
important than Arnold staying
but your
here.
taste of home sucks.
It gets better, I swear.
It's miserable here.
You didn't even get to my home yet. This is just a neighborhood.
Stop
And
laughing,
yes.
you. I see you shaking. Oh, right.
Oh, there's one right there. I made a divot for it and everything.
It was a joke.
During the naps, he would get up and go take watch. So I'm gonna go set up over there.
Do comedy well.
Since we're doing a time skip
No,
runs,
Pascal can keep you warm.
Arn would have been relieved by Pascal. So Pascal's come and take your spot for the wake up.
gonna nap next to you, dude.
No, pot. Buddy pile, right?
Sleep on 10.
Only we had like a medieval whoopee. Right, back in character.
It'd be wise if we wake them up a little earlier. Let them warm their bones before we move them out.
Cannot sleep with all this snoring.
Don't worry about that, dear. Here, you can take my bear kit.
Yeah, sorry if I dozed and woke you up.
Before we head out.
Yeah, the
Wasn't
first time
you.
someone's complained about the snoring.
Check on the cards. Make sure they're still there.
As soon as he has done that, we will be implying that 4 hours have passed, and people will begin to rouse, or otherwise need to be.
Sure.
Carts are covered in snow.
My God.
We need to clean the tops off, but that seems to be the worst of it.
He's a living avalanche.
Passed close by. Or if it has, it
Gentle
has
shoulder
left
nudge.
you alone.
Should I get the horses out there?
Tis time.
Carts are still there, but we'll need to clean up the tops. Before we continue.
Give them a few minutes to warm up their bones.
Tis time, my
Wake
dear.
them up.
It's time to go. Bother us. Yeah, at least wake
Someone
up at
kick
least.
that one awake.
Don't let you
Kick that one awake if you would.
Right.
What is this other horse's name here, sir?
Yeah, rise and shine.
Horse.
Naylor?
That
Oh.
was total.
Oh, I just remembered that there's a shield on me.
Wasn't one of the horses named
Feels like we haven't
Naylor?
even shut up.
No.
I think so.
That's right, yeah. Somebody named it Naylor, since we couldn't find Baylor, so we have the next best thing.
Well, we were going to name it Baylor, but then someone said that that was a little insensitive.
No, that would just be confusing when we finally find them.
This shield was
Suggest you
take as much
more
comfortable than I thought.
Right.
The war has taken the fish.
Start grabbing the supplies and loading the wagons back up.
Good one.
Arn, what is this that I hear about Baylor being alive?
than I thought.
What is this that I hear about Baylor being
So you
alive
feel safe.
and potentially here?
Sorry, Kyler.
Possible, apparently. I don't know.
Interesting.
I have to make a suggestion. Didn't that feel nice?
Got a good chicken leg, and now we should be good.
Good morning. If it is morning, I can't fucking tell.
Good morning, Master Dwarf. Where's everyone else?
Warm your bones by the fire. They're moving items back onto the cart. Warm your bones before you start moving. This is going to be one of the only opportunities you have to keep warm, lass. I'd suggest you use it well.
Was he alright?
Those of us that will be travelling by the side of the cart should warm up here while we can. I'll be the first ones to deal with it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna miss this campfire right here.
It's cold. I hate it here.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh.
Raylan? Raylan? Raylan?
Oh no! The wall got it again.
She stepped into the fire and fizzled.
Kyla!
I
didn't know that. I didn't know them fish people did that.
Up into the
Just-
sky and landed on the top of the cave.
What are we talking about? Flying
Holy
fish.
shit. Flying fish. Holy fuck.
Look, I joined this adventure to see things up north. I didn't want to see flying frozen fish.
This is what is happening up north. Welcome.
Ones, I didn't realize we had mountains.
Okay.
You warm enough?
No, but I don't think anyone is.
You get too cold. Take your hands, take the gloves off. Put them under your armor, under your armpits.
Thank you. What's the plan? I kind of nodded off for a second.
We're loading back up. Apparently some hunting party of some sorts was seen out there. So we're definitely not alone.
Right.
We want to get moving as soon as we can.
Got it.
That is the idea,
I hate
right?
to
You
do this
suffer,
to you,
so then
friends.
the enjoyment is even more.
But it's time
Right?
It's like admiring the handiwork of the
Everything
sword
is
that's
packed
impaling
away.
you.
All right. I think I got most of the supplies over there. Maybe just a couple more.
I see one last box.
Right.
It might give somebody life-saving warmth, who knows?
Alright.
Let's go.
Someone we will be willing to help.
Let's go load up.
Monsters.
Same cart,
Everything
same
is-
positions. If you were outside the cart last time, you should be inside of it this time.
Does driving count as outside?
It does.
Ugh. Fine. I'll be inside.
Alright, Eli, you take front.
Unless you're me, then you're fine.
Oh?
Soma, you were outside the cart last time. Get inside.
Oh, there we go.
Are you sure, Raylan?
No.
That's what Arn said.
Come back here with me, King Scourge.
Yes, however, Raven, you are also very water dependent, and this is frost.
Yes.
I
Alright,
am
Doctor.
biased.
Thank you.
All right.
In the cart.
Okay. We can go over stitching. So
Please, you can always
going
just
over
jump
it technically
back
for the
of
last 2
this
days.
wagon.
Exactly.
I mean, we named it Naylor. I think
Not
that's
by
an
too
insult
much,
to it.
though.
I'll sit on the front
Right,
with you
this is
then.
taking too long. Let's go.
Hey,
Or, oh, no,
back
I'll go
card
over
is
here
ready.
Inside.
Oh, this fucking
Think we're gonna
thing.
front cart. If I'm a bad driver, someone switch with me.
That's fine, actually.
Yeah, I'll switch.
Bye.
All right.
You walk
come on.
across, I will punch you dead in the face.
Fix myself. So
it works, I swear. Especially if
Give
you
me
have
just a moment. Is this sittable?
Raylan's sitting on that one, but she's moved herself inside.
Let's go. That's a genius idea. Killing of a beast. Like
Someone will do it.
remember the deer?
So do you just reset the avatar to break
Yeah,
it?
on your radio menu.
Yeah, just reset it.
Yeah, just reset it.
It's super cool. Isn't that awesome? So
Pro
immersive.
strats.
Bro strats. Fuck you, bitch. I got my new index controller so I can accurately say you are a little shit.
Oh my. There we go.
Oh god, stop grabbing the fucking wagon, please.
Right then. You ready?
Ready.
Aye.
Alright, let's head out.
Looks like we are.
Oh, this
There
is
we are.
so disorienting, but it's kind of cool. It's like a movie.
I'm fucking standing on the side out here.
Apologies if you have,
Is it scary?
Nah.
They're not around.
We're going the right way.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
You want to return to Abbott already?
Careful of the incline.
Please.
Come on.
Please be gentle with Vermidian.
Oh yeah, sometimes you have to give the poor beast incentive.
Arn rolling for the wagon. With a 16, the horse got good rest and is able to pull your entire weight up slowly but surely. The hill is overcome. Even if the wheels slip on the ice here and there.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna know what it feels like to ride inside of a wagon.
Well, just got to make one out of steel.
And steel horses.
There's the problem. Okay, Kyler, now you're just being ridiculous.
How else are they gonna pull you? Unless we have like 12 horses, maybe.
I mean, he's not that heavy, is he?
I'm not that heavy.
He's like, what, 500 pounds, maybe?
800?
800.
This cart has 1 horsepower. Our cart insurance is pretty decent.
Yeah, but Arn's driving and he's in danger, so we have to bump it up.
Seems
Oh,
to
shit,
be.
you're right.
I see.
I technically haven't even got my license yet, so I'm not allowed to drive.
What is a license?
Right, because you are a boy.
Keep your cards up.
Sorry.
Movement up ahead.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Movement up ahead.
We're stuck back here.
Are we stopping?
Seems to be.
You've got me stopped on an incline, brother.
I'm dismounting.
Oh! Kyler!
I'm fine.
Okay. Please don't get lost in the snow.
Are you?
I am your Lord of Plants Fenor.
Yeah, are you?
Oh, shit. Pay attention.
What is the problem?
Stand by there.
All around?
Returning home.
What?
Aye.
It's like right, like it's like right here, so good.
Aye. We have important things, important business.
Important business. Southerners. Why would you bring
It would
Southerners
shock
on
you.
your important business?
They are part of important business, no? It shock you. But what are you doing out along the roads then?
We are investigating a bit of a nuisance along the road. None of your business. Unless you have anything to say about this.
Is the nuisance a
Dead
small group
bodies.
of people? Dead bodies.
Yes, dead bodies, frozen rolls. Along
They're
the
closed.
road. You wouldn't happen to have anything to do with that.
Now they're open. Okay.
No, but we encountered a group of people waiting for us to die so they could rob our corpses. Perhaps they do have something with that.
Southern hospitality. I see.
Aye.
So, important business. Random Southerners. And one of clan. Which one were you?
Mayor.
Mayor. Color me a bit harder to impress than the rest of these people. So, why are you traveling this way? Trying to get home then?
Aye, like I said, returning home.
Right. Where that might be.
What do you mean? We have no ill will towards you. You said you are on business. We can leave you to your business.
We have business. And that business might now involve you. Southerners only bring trouble. And you probably
Dismount and get ready for a fight.
What?
quietly.
Important news of the Empire taking over the South.
We might need some of your diplomacy.
Aye.
Diplomacy with Northmen, more likely.
Empire took the South. Important news for the South. Leave it to the South. Who gives a shit?
They are planning
best
on
name is
coming
sword
up north
diplomacy
as
because it
well,
looks like
and
they
I
might
seen
be
what they
going
can do
that
to Bjornings.
I'll go on the
We are
right
not
side, you
safe
stand
up
on
here
left.
for long.
Kyler with me, right side.
On it.
Like I said, it would shock you. I've seen it firsthand.
Maybe it would shock you how short an Imperial's life is up here.
Aye, but they are many, and they have many resources, and know how to make our own kind turn against us.
Why does that thing behind you have Alexia's burn?
Pulls you in closer.
Her name is Mira.
Gonna check that ridge to her right to make sure they don't have crossbowmen.
The
We're right back.
wrecker thing behind you.
Perhaps you don't know me. I'm Yerza of Clan Mayor.
Our immediate right seems clear.
That's kind of what
I didn't get to go over that ridgeline over there, though.
The South has done something to your brain, Yersa.
You, Kyler, Anya. Leave the torch here. Go up on the ridgeline. If things go south, attack them from behind.
Understood.
We're returning home to Clan Mayor.
Never mind, they're leaving.
That seemed weird.
Whoever they are, I don't think they know her, so...
Yorsa, what was that?
Mount back up.
What's the plan?
All right.
Back in the back, old man.
Not those ones. They're not my clan.
Right.
They might try to cause problems.
Oh,
continue forward.
Very well. Mount back up. The
Aye.
follower will lead.
Here, Mira. They might. I will set up front with Escal.
Aye.
Alright, I'll switch with you.
Load back up if you haven't already. I don't like sitting next to this ridge line.
Agreed.
Everyone loaded up, we're moving.
All on board.
Aye.
Behind you.
Tang the torch.
Raylan?
I'm good.
Okay.
How did I? Oh. Raylan, no.
Turning the corner, you see that this band of people are tending to frozen corpses, that of human and elven, not Northman.
Keep an eye out the back.
Yeah.
Come on. Ha! Come on.
Be careful, there's a slope up ahead.
Understood. Heavy slope. Grab onto something.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
You better grab
Oh,
on
and
to
there
hold
you
the
go.
back of his
Realize that
belt.
it is veered off to the left and dug next to the tree.
I got you, Mia. I got you.
Ah, that didn't sound good.
You alright?
You okay?
I'm fine.
Gotta dislodge it.
You nearly choked me.
Sorry.
Everything okay?
Trying to catch you so you didn't fall place, but sorry about that.
Arn, it is immediately obvious from what just happened and the control of the vehicle. The ground in this area is particularly icy, and if not tread carefully, it may put the wagons and those within them at
Toggle it off while we're moving so it doesn't flick into people's faces. Remind me to turn it back on.
Kyler, as you have been outside the vehicle for some time, the cold is beginning to settle on you heavy. If you do not find warmth soon, you will accrue the first stages of frostbite.
It's gonna go around and into it, but I'm just on this seat, so I'm just gonna...
Sure thing.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Doing alright, Kyler?
It's fucking cold.
Getting a little cold.
Yeah.
You can snuggle up to my back. I don't mind.
Do you know, have you been outside the vehicle since the cave?
If you want to
Torch would
sit,
help as
there is
well.
a box.
It's okay.
At this stage, the cold is
I'm alright, ready when you are, brother.
You realize that if you do not find warmth
Thank you.
soon, you will just begin to sustain the first stages of frostbite. And you will receive a penalty on checks.
We have room in the
How
wagon.
are you doing, Arn?
Doesn't look like it.
We have room in the wagon.
It could squeeze one more person behind Soma, but that's it.
Morden, get in there.
Arn, how are you doing?
Oh, move a little
I just
bit.
Alright, my love.
What? Oh,
So get yourself inside.
Now we should have some
There we
warmth
go.
back here, huh? All these bodies.
A little bit of it, I
Watch
think.
the lantern.
Did you hit their head?
The lantern should watch itself. It hit Gregor in the head.
On. It's slippery right here as well.
I'm alright.
Push your card.
You're fine, Dwarf. It's too cold even for you.
We'll handle this one.
I'll wait to move till they
they
get
say
over
they
the
have
slope.
that one.
Alright.
Oh,
I hope
goodness.
you make it out this one.
Alright.
Pushing this back area team.
Apologies, present. With an 11 on the die, plus 6, 4 for your
You know, Gregor, there is space right here. Don't be snuggled up to Soma, but...
We're gonna have to push the cart up.
Oh.
We can't just
We're
rely
gonna
on the
wait till
horse.
they're all the way up. Because if they make a mistake and it
Alright.
rolls down, it's gonna hit us.
Right.
Do you
Hold
note
on
with
back
18 on
there.
the die, plus the bonuses for the number of people pushing on the back, you will have full control as you go up to the next band.
Here
I'll
we
move out
go.
of the way a little bit for you, Tang.
Hold
Steady,
on.
This is a heavy slope.
Don't worry.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ha! Come on!
I hate this.
That's an angle.
Not
Don't
a
slide
fan
off,
of this
come
at
on.
all.
Whatever you do, don't look in the back. It's worse than in the front.
That's where I'm facing.
Tell me.
I regret looking back.
There we
Close
are.
your eyes,
Come
guys.
on, beast.
Use your legs, Gregor.
Ah, come on.
You will be able to
Come
continue
on,
to the top
Naylor.
of this lip.
Oh.
Don't slip.
Yeah.
just keep moving.
There we are.
Ah,
Well done.
Well, that was stressful.
Alright.
Good.
I'm just glad that I didn't slip down the ledge.
That
Let's
would've
keep
been,
moving.
What?
Ew.
I don't even know
And
the
I never
context,
thought
but I
I'd be
know there's
passing by through the lands of Halov.
Bodies
Fuck this
ahead.
place.
Bodies?
Understood.
The sky is pretty though.
There's bodies up ahead on the road.
Somebody or bodies?
Bodies.
Bodies.
Oh,
Sarista,
corpses. Great.
you know that usually means an ambush.
It's an L shape in the road.
Scan the tree line, see if there's any crossbows up there if you can.
Do you want me to take a walk on?
Aye.
Understood.
Do
Dismounting.
so, my son.
Going to the right.
DM present.
He's just looking if he can see any crossbowmen or archers on the ridges.
Double checking before you proceed. Does Kyler have any climbing supplies?
Well,
Boot
we
spikes and
we were supposed to make boot spikes, but I don't know if that went through Scorgrim or not, because it was kind of like one of those we were trying to do it kind of things, and it was like we talked to the blacksmith.
Checking because some people have listed them, some people haven't. Kyler has
I didn't list them, no.
not listed.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we managed that.
I'm going to give you a roll as you climb this hill. Kyler, you begin to pull yourself up using the leverage of a few ferns and trees that are sticking out. With a 3, your foot slips in the snow, and you lose your footing. You begin to tumble all the way down.
Can I try and stab my dagger into the snow, or is it just like a...
I'll give you one roll. That is a 13. I will allow you to slow your fall, that you will not sustain an injury. However, you will hit the tree behind you and roll into the rocks, just off to the side, off the hill. Thankfully, you will slow your descent enough that you can tuck yourself and you will not sustain an injury.
I fucking hate the snow. What the fuck is that?
Something in your immediate catches your eye. Something large on the road is in the way. The snow all but burying whatever it is. And nearby you can see the body of what seems to be an orc, but its skin red, nestled up against the rocks in front of you.
For fuck's sake. There's something blocking the road up ahead.
Oh god.
Hold on. Yes, sir. Hold on. There's something blocking the road up ahead. There's also a red orc near it. It looks dead. I'm not too sure. It's a big thing. I don't know what it is.
Oh shit. Look at the fucking size of these orcs.
Where?
Haskell, DM note for you. I have rolled a 7. With the vehicle stalled, you're going to be having a hard time keeping it steady.
Wait, that
Without
thing?
someone supporting it from the back, it's going to begin to roll.
Yes, I need you to get down. Yes, sir! The wagon's slipping!
So you can hear her skull calling you from the wagon.
The cart is slipping.
The wagon's slipping. I prefer a daughter not get crushed.
Aye. Alright.
It's flatter here.
You come around the outskirts, Kyler. Mostly what you see in the snow is it's, for the most part, fresh, albeit the remnants of footprints leading down toward the road, which to obviously the scene before you. It has been some time since this scuffle occurred, and ever since, it's been, from what the snow can read, relatively quiet. For the moment, a moment of respite in the biting cold. Lovely.
Fuck's sake. Ridge lines look clear from what I could see. This happened a while ago.
What even is it that they're dragging off the road?
I don't know.
Troll?
It looks like a fucking troll. I'm just gonna relay this to the second one. I don't know. It's been there a while. It could be frozen.
But you know what the good news is?
Ridge lines look clear up ahead. They're trying to move this thing up ahead. Looks kind of like a troll. This thing happened a while ago. Recent snows on their footfalls. I'm getting back in.
Tell me, what wounds were they?
I didn't check the wounds. I was just checking the ridge line. See if there's any crossbow.
My toes.
I'm getting back in.
What else has been up there? Looks like it's been dead for a bit.
Fucking lands.
We need to move.
I think we are.
The way that body looks.
Ahern.
Logs.
Damn. Red ones too.
A body like a troll. Thick casing of ice and snow.
Odin, it's to the left, look. That thing in that ditch. We ever seen the light?
The man's skin is ice.
We don't need to find any more.
Shit.
It's either a frost troll or a frost giant. Possibly a runt.
Fucking giant.
DM notes for Arn.
Giant?
As you reach the top, I have rolled an 8. The wagon is going to slip and hit a bump, and someone is going to be ejected from the cart.
Who's been ejected?
I can only see one person on the edge.
And lowest roll was...
Hold on.
I guess Soma.
We lost Soma. Hang on.
Raylan, as you were sitting up high, and you did actually roll the lowest, the box underneath you flips and rolls to the right side. You bowl over Kyler and end up outside of the wagon.
Ow!
The road is slippery. I'm offside of the other way.
It's alright, I'll brace it.
Just go. Get going. We'll get in.
Everybody back in.
I've got the wheel. Go.
Yeah, we're in.
Oh, wait, I'll stay out here. Fuck it.
The way things work in the North, lad. The bigger you are, the more chance you have to survive.
What does it say about that giant dead thing we just passed?
But also fought a gaggle of
It was just small.
The fuck is that? A shrine?
The cart.
You'd have to ask Yersa. I don't know this place.
The cold is starting to settle on you. It is becoming increasingly...
Come on, Tang!
Move your arms, move your fingers, and you feel your grip loosening on the reins.